Yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on? Hope everybody's having a pretty good Wednesday. Thought I would make a pretty cool video here just to touch base with everybody. I haven't done one of these in a while, where basically people can just ask me anything, and and I'll answer. Whatever it is. I do these from time to time. It's actually been a while since I've done it, but I just wanted to hop on here and see. We got a few people hopping on. James, what's up, man? Antonia, hey, how you doing? Let's see, Danny, what's up, man? Scott, what's up? Stu, what's up, man? I see a lot of people hopping on here as well. But anyway, guys, again, this live is really not for me. It's actually for you. So whatever questions that you might have about movies, videos, marketing, tools, equipment, whatever. I do my best. I don't know everything, but I know a little bit. But I know how to get stuff. I'm very resourceful. So if I don't know it, I can tell you where to go get it. And but hey, this is what we're all about. Is just trying to give people a little insight, maybe answer some questions and stuff like that. Hey, Johnny. Hey, how you doing? Man, I got to get down. I'm gonna be down there again sometime next month. Talked to mom this morning and everything. So I'll be letting everybody know when I hop down there. I'll definitely be down there. I wanted to come today, but wasn't able to come today. But I'm definitely going to be able to hop down there next month for sure. Let's see, Steven, what's up, man? So again, hey guys, whatever questions that you got, and while those questions are coming in, just type them in the chat. So whatever questions that you might have about whatever, and I'll be able to answer those questions. And again, it's been a while since I've done this, but some of the things that I've been up to lately, of course, been working on a lot of new marketing stuff, different MLM, some other affiliate marketing stuff, some different new tools here. I see here. Let me see. Scott says the Kick-Ass YouTube program. Is there anything about it you don't like? Scott is referring to a new. There's a new program that I've been using here last couple days. Found out about it. I think it was Monday morning, and pretty cool. Anything that I don't like? I mean, I guess in regards of. I can't really think of anything that I don't like about it, other than it does exactly as it does exactly as advertised. I would say that much. Simply because I'm going to be making, and I am making a lot more YouTube videos, and one of the things that is very time consuming is making thumbnails and in-screen transitions and trying to find different effects and stuff to go on my videos. That stuff takes time, and I've always done it. I just do it. That's just what we do, right? We just do what we got to do to get things done. But this is definitely going to make it a lot easier for me and for others. Of course, if it's going to make my life easier, it definitely make your life easier in terms of just making better looking content. So I haven't found anything that I don't like about it, other than they're going to be adding more and more different effects. I would definitely say. If you have the basic one, I would definitely be a member of the club. They have like a monthly subscription where you can be a part of the club and you get more templates. I would definitely do that. It'll just give you more. Even if you just got the basic one, I think you'll be fine. But if you want more opportunities to be more creative, I would definitely do the upgrade and get the other package, which is the monthly club, where they're going to be adding more and more stuff over time. And so I got that myself, not initially, but I think later that evening after I purchased it, I went ahead and upgraded and got the next level, which gave me more templates, which are really, really cool. So I definitely recommend that. But it all depends on what you're trying to do. For me, I got a lot of videos I'm going to be cranking out, especially in September. And so the more things I can use to make it easier, the better. Good question. Let's see. John Hasty, look forward to seeing you. Yeah, look forward to seeing you guys as well. Can't wait. Stu, I saw the new YouTube software you're using. What's the learning curve on the scale 1 to 10? I would say, I mean, there's really not a big learning curve if you already know a little bit about Photoshop, the cool things they already have, some tutorial videos in there. So it's pretty self-explanatory if you just get in there and play with it. But the cool thing is that I'm actually going to be doing a workshop, just showing people how to really use it. Just from what I've learned, I'm not no expert in Photoshop. I'm far from it. That's Lanasia's department, not mine. I'm the video guy. So anything about video and all that, I got it. You know, I can create some images and do some different effects and stuff too. But when it comes to Photoshop, I've just never spent a lot of time in it, simply because I'm mostly in my video editing programs. So if it was very simple for me to kind of grasp. But I would say probably good 7 for a person that probably doesn't know anything about, you know, those type of programs. I think if you just watch those training videos that they have in the back office, it'll kind of give you a really good, you know, some more insight on how things work. But again, I'm going to be holding a workshop for, not sure exactly when, probably here within the next week or two, if not sooner, because I want to do more like a workshop boot camp where I'm probably going to do like an all-day training just on video stuff, you know. Anything related to video and video marketing, it's going to be basically that whole day where I'll do a little bit at a time, take a break, then do a little bit more, then take a break. It'll be kind of like that. So stay tuned for that. I don't know all the details just yet, but just stay tuned. You know, I don't know if that will be something that you guys would be interested in. Definitely let me know. Comment below. Let me know if that would work for you guys to kind of give you a little bit more insight, not just on that particular tool, but just a lot of other things in regards of just video marketing and stuff like that. I think it'd be kind of cool and definitely worth my time to take a day just to kind of go over some basics and some advanced type of strategies that can really help people move forward, you know, in their video marketing. So yeah, Stu, but hey, Stu, I'll get with you, man, and show you a few things as well. Zach, what's up, man? Sierra, what's up? Anna, what's going on? Anna, I sent you a message. Hope you got it earlier. Awesome job. Keep up the good work. Let me see. Aretha, what's up? Hey, my sister's in the house. My sister-in-law, what's going on from Dallas, Texas? What's going on? Tell everybody, say I love them. We'll be down there here pretty soon, here in the next few months. Let's see. Anna, any feedback on my channel? I think I saw like 4 or 5 videos on your channel thus far. Seems pretty cool. I think you know. I would say if I had to think of just from what I saw earlier this morning, change up some of the videos a little bit. You know, where maybe you're outside, maybe a different background scene, just to make it more engaging, or just to create some variety in some of your different videos. And you can still have that same set as your main theme. But I would definitely like, if you're going to be adding more and more, just kind of change up as well, and just give people a little different background in it. That's the only thing that I would suggest. I know I tend to change things around a little bit. Sometimes my videos are like this, and then sometimes they're a little bit different. It just all depends on what I'm trying to do. But your channel's so new, I would just continue to do what you're doing, because it's allowing you to stay consistent. And then as you get more and more comfortable with everything, you know, you can start doing some different things. But I would say that was the only thing that I can think of at the top of my head at the moment. But other than that, great job. Let's see. Anthony, what's up? Ro, what's up, buddy? Let's see. Douglas, what's going on? Let's see. Anna says, what 2 main things should I tweak on my channel? And again, I'll take a look at it again, and I'll get back with you, and that we can have a little bit more detailed conversation on it. But I'll definitely take a look at it a little bit later on today, and check that out for you. Hey, what's up, Stu? Again, thanks for the answer, Steve. And Scott says, what generic marketing events, video-wise, do you recommend yearly? Very good question. One of my favorites. I didn't get a chance. I bought tickets, but we didn't get a chance to go to it this year. But we will next year. One's called VidCon. That usually happens in the summertime, usually around June or July. That's usually in LA, like in different parts. Last year it was in Anaheim. I think it's typically always in Anaheim, I believe. One coming up in October, which I will be there. Me and Lanacia will be there. It's called Vid Summit. That's a must go. And again, just Google Vid, VID Summit, SUMMITT, something like that, whatever. You Google will spell it for you. Vid Summit. Go there. That's an event that's hosted and organized by Daryl Eves, who's definitely one of my mentors in terms of learning how to be effective on YouTube, in terms of the algorithm, in terms of creating better content, in terms of understanding the logistics of how YouTube works and how you can tweak certain things to be more effective. I know him personally. So that's a huge event, and a lot of Gary Vaynerchuk is going to be there. Some other surprise guests. Last year, got a chance to speak to Tai Lopez. He made just came in one day. He didn't speak, but he just showed up. So it's if you are a person saying, "Hey, I want to make better videos and I want to make an impact in my business and in the marketplace using videos," that is a go-to event for someone wanting to make a major impact on YouTube and in video marketing. That's a must go-to event. And again, it's Vid Summit. It's usually held. It's going to be in LA, in the LA area. I can't remember exactly where, but it's going to be. But it happens in October. I think the mid-October, I think is when it is. But if you go to Google, you'll be able to see it. So we'll definitely be there. So if you get tickets to go there, hey, we'll get a chance to hang out. And got a chance to hang out with a few people that I knew last year that went there. So really good event. Must go to event. Let's see. Here, let me. Okay. What's up, Kathy? How you doing? Let's see. Joshua, what's up? Anthony. Hey Steve, starting with a business, what's the best way to get started and what platform can you use? Hold on, let me see more. And what platform can you use to make a mark in business and in a company? Man, I just feel like I feel like a broken record, but not towards you or anything, but just in general, because it's videos. Video is the key, guys. That is the number one method that has gave us breakthrough over the years and things that we've started, different businesses that we've done. So just to be more specific, again, what's the best way to get started and what platform? Definitely one, videos. Two, I would definitely use Facebook and YouTube for sure. Okay, and normally, what I would normally do is if I'm starting a new business, I usually will make a video, like a 1 to 3 minute video, just as an introduction, kind of like this type of video, like a headshot type video, where I'm just talking about, hey guys, I just got started with something that's really cool. It's incredible, blah blah blah, and I'm just kind of just sharing a little insight about what we're gonna do. And a lot of times in that video, I might not even share the name of the company, and I might give people a call to action at the end of the video to tell them where to go to get more information. Sometimes I do it. You can kind of go. I've done it both ways and gotten great results. Whether if I'm talking the specifics about the company, or if I'm trying to be more cryptic or secretive about it, not really trying to give all the information up front, but it just all depends. But the main thing is to let people know what you're doing, and I've done both ways, and both ways seem to work very well. And in the way that I do it, if you're new in terms of just making videos and stuff like that, I would probably just and normally a lot of times I'll take a notepad, and before I make my video, I'll say, okay, I want to touch on, and again, you don't want to do a sales pitch per se. Okay, you just want to hit the hot points. Hey, this company does this. They got this crazy system that allows you to get leads and sales, man. And this product, man, is all over the news, whatever, or it's all over the internet. I'm like crazy excited about it. If you want to get more information about how we about to take over the internet, click on this link below and you'll see exactly how this thing is going to work. So those are some things that I've done. And it seems working. A lot of times I'll hold my notepad in my hand in the video just so I don't miss anything, and just to let people know. And the reason I do that, because I just want to be authentic. I don't want to be too salesy. I don't want to be so corporate-y or whatever. I just want to be, hey guys, I just came across something that's crazy. You got to check this out. I got a 10-minute video. And hopefully your company that you're promoting has some type of video, VSL, whatever presentation that you can send people to. I don't like just sending people to just the information. I have to invite them to see it, if that makes sense. Okay. So again, and a lot of you guys have heard me say this, I have a rule. No, you're not going to see my company presentation, my products, my opportunity until you see me first. You got to see your boy first before I even send you off to something else. That makes sense? So that's how I normally do it. And it's paid us a lot of money over the years in a lot of different programs, multiple six figures in a lot of businesses, just by making that personal recommendation initially before just sending people to some blank capture page or business opportunity presentation or whatever it is, right? I want to invite them to see it. So that's what I would definitely do. And then from there, just keep creating more and more content after your launch. You know, how to log in, the top 5 things you need to do first before you get started, and whatever, you know, just content to make you look like the expert in the business. Remember, it's all about giving value. Help people, keep answering people's questions before you get them. Oh, that's a good one. Answer their questions before they ask. Just make content based on the questions that you can anticipate that people will ask. And a lot of times it's the same questions that you're asking yourself. You know, how to get started, what to do, make content around that. And we'll be doing a lot more detail. I'll go into more detail with that when I do this workshop. Good question. Anna says, I'm going to dive into editing soon. What program should I use? There's a delay in the comments. Yeah, it's always a little delay there. I would say in terms of software, it just all depends on what computer your system you have. If you have a Windows computer, you know, there's Camtasia. Of course, everybody's heard that. There's ScreenFlow. There's, depending on how old your Windows machine is, you might have a program called Windows Movie Maker. They really stopped making that in 2017, I believe, early 2017. So if your computer is like a year old, you might not have it. If it's maybe about 3 years old or higher, you might already have Windows Movie Maker. It's free. There's a lot, and again, there's a lot of different programs. If you have a Mac, there's an iMovie. Normally comes with your Mac computer or laptop or MacBook Pro. They even have iMovie even on your on mobile devices, on iOS devices like the iPad, iPhone. Of course, I normally use Final Cut Pro 10, which is an advanced program. But there's another good one that's on iOS, which is a mobile app. It's called Luma Fusion. That's Luma Fusion. Just Google it and you'll see it. Luma Fusion. And you can actually go to the App Store. And this is if you have an iOS device like an iPhone or an iPad. And then there's so many, guys. It's probably a million different platforms out there. And it just all depends on what machine that you have. And they typically, for the most part, do the same thing. If you have a Windows machine, another higher end one is called Adobe Premiere. You can get Creative Cloud, I think is what it's called, with Adobe, which is basically you can pay Adobe like 40 something bucks a month, and you can have access to all their different softwares like Photoshop, Adobe Premiere, and a list of other different programs for like 40 bucks a month. And even some cheaper depending on which ones you want. We have Creative Cloud. So there's a lot, and it just all depends on what works best for you. And the best way to find out is just test. Some people don't like using Final Cut Pro 10. I like using Final Cut Pro 10. Some people don't like using Adobe Premiere. I prefer Final Cut Pro 10 over Adobe Premiere. Not to say either one's better than the other. It just whatever works best for the individual, if that makes sense. So, and that's typically how I usually try to explain that in regards of software, because I get that question all the time. What's the best software? The best software is the one that works the best for you. And the best way to find that out is to just test based off of whatever machine that you have. So my recommendation, if you just don't know where to start and you want something that's pretty robust, if you have a Windows computer, Camtasia or ScreenFlow, or even Adobe Premiere, and they all come with certain budgets, because a lot of times what's going to dictate what you're using is your budget, right? How much is this going to cost me, right? Camtasia, I think they have like a free trial. ScreenFlow, I believe, as well. I think it's like a couple $100. Adobe Premiere, you can get that for like $40 a month. So it just depends on what your budget is and what you're wanting to do. But get with me if you got more specifics, and I'm gonna go over more detail in that whenever I start this workshop and for that weekend. But I'll go into more details about that later. But those are just a few options that can help. Hopefully that makes sense. Anna says VidSummit looks amazing. It is amazing. I went last year, guys. I've been to a lot of events, right, over the years. A lot of internet marketing events, a lot of network marketing events, and in all those events, mainly, of course, internet marketing events, training events. They'll have speakers that are good in video or whatever, and they'll come and do some training. I've actually done that. I've spoke at different events around the country about video marketing and creating videos and stuff like that. But when me and Lanacia went to VidSummit last October and went to LA, man, it's nothing like being at an event with a lot of people and everybody there is making videos or getting ready to make videos, right? And they're there to get the education and the information. But typically, everybody that's there, they've made some videos, and they know that is the number one method to really speed up your success out of all other methods, right? Because even all these other strategies work, but it's so funny, they all still center around some type of video. That's a hint, guys. That's what you call a clue. That's a clue there. That video is really the key to help you get breakthrough faster. Carl, what's up, man? Raymond, what's going on? Charles, what's up? Let's see. Let me see. Sharinda, what's going on? What kind of camera are you using? Currently, right now, this is filming off of my Canon DSLR camera, which is a Canon 70D, which is, of course, a DSLR camera. This isn't a webcam, and I have a wide-angle lens, 10 to 18 millimeter lens on it. That's what I'm filming now. But of course, guys, I want to stress too, it doesn't really matter what your equipment is. Whatever you're using, that it has its place. But if you're just starting out, what matters most is just getting started. Because no matter what type of equipment that you have, all this stuff still serves the story when you're making a video, right? Because you can have the best type of video, but if your story sucks, it doesn't matter how good a quality your lens was or how good the quality of your camera was. Equipment has its place, but everything, the equipment, the software, the editing program, the lights, the microphone, all this serves one thing, the story. Okay? So when you're making a video, what's going to matter most is the content or the story that your video is about. Okay? Because you can have the worst camera and all that, but if you have a really good story in that video will still do very well. If that makes sense. So everything still serves the story of whatever it is that you're shooting. Okay? So just remember that, and we'll talk a lot more about that a little bit later. Let me see. Anna says, Aaron, what's up, man? Anna says, what are some products I can create of my own? I am writing my book, but want a few more products. What are some products I can create on my own? It just all depends on what you're good at, what you're passionate about. You have to really look at, what are you good at? What do you know? What do you say to yourself and say, hey, what do I know a lot about? What am I good at? What could I teach others about something, whatever? Okay. And then make content around it. And it could be about anything. It could be about cooking. It could be about relationships. It could be about shoes. If you're into shoes and you got all the kicks and everything, it could be about whatever. Anything that can give value to someone else that might be searching for information about said topic. Okay, if that makes sense. And that's typically what I always tell people is, if you're into marketing and you've been around for a while and you know this and you know that, you can pick a lot of different things around what you've learned that has worked for you, that's been very effective. You just got to kind of look at it like that. So I really wouldn't pick a topic that you really don't know. And because it can kind of come out even if you're writing stuff. Let me see, especially in a product, so if you says I'm writing a book, but you need a few more products. I don't know if that product is like a training product or a book or ebook or something like that. You could definitely do ebooks and you can kind of repurpose information. Here's a little hint. Yeah, you definitely can repurpose information. There's a lot of PLR products, private license rights products that have a lot of things already set up, and you just go in and just rebrand everything to whatever your brand is. Those are some options as well, and they work. Especially if you're just trying to give away as something as a gift for someone opting in or subscribing or purchasing or whatever. So there's a lot of different things, and I get this question even myself. What's something that I can do? And typically I try to stay in the video lane because that's typically what I do a lot of, and I feel like I know enough to share and help other people make better videos or use better equipment or tell a better story in regards to video. I don't know everything because I'm still learning myself. That's why I go to the events and learn from the top people. But that's kind of how I look at it. Let me see. Aaron, what's up, man? No, you the rock star, bro. For sure. Anthony says, thanks, Steve. As always, you give golden nuggets. Appreciate that, man. Anna, haha, my laptop is old, haha. Let me see. Carl, is keyword research always necessary to rank videos? Absolutely. So Carl's question was, is keyword research always necessary to rank videos? It helps. There are one-offs where people don't have any kind of keyword research on their video and it just blows up, and but again, what drives that reaction is story, the content of the video that for whatever reason goes viral. But when you're doing research on your keywords and stuff for your video, that can help you for sure. Absolutely. Right. Every video that I upload, at least 98-99% of the videos that I personally upload for business or for exposure, I've done some sort of keyword research to make sure that I can fall on more eyes, because you got to tell YouTube what your video is about so it can hopefully deliver that content for the people that are searching for that information. So it's definitely mandatory for sure. If your whole goal is to get more views, to get more exposure so you can get more leads and get more sales or whatever it is that you're doing, absolutely, I would definitely do that for sure. And there's tons of videos, and we'll be talking a lot about that too when I do this workshop. And again, I'll give out more details later because we got a lot going on. But I definitely want to do some type of video workshop, especially since this new tool came out. I think it's going to allow people to really do some more creative stuff in terms of just getting seen. And a lot of the issues that most people have is just thumbnails, because that's typically where a lot of it starts too. Because you can have the best keywords and you can have all that stuff, but if your thumbnail isn't right, people still won't click on it. Think about it. How many videos have you skipped over, and all because the thumbnail wasn't interesting? And probably that video that you skipped over might have been the best video, for whatever that information that you were searching for. But what people do, we look at the thumbnails, we look at the channel art, we look at those things, and that's where it can really start the whole process. Let me see. Anna, yes, I love video. Raymond, what's up, man? Great video, by the way, bro. Great stuff. Let me see. Okay, can you inbox me the link? I want that. I want the one you got. Yeah, I'll inbox me. Just send me just so I don't forget. Just send me a message on Facebook. specific, what you're asking. That way I'll send it to you and everything. The way I got it set up here, it'd take too much time. I've got some different things that I want to do a little bit later, but if you send it to me, I'll be sure to send you that information. Scott says, Steve, you put out great courses. What are you coming out with next? Anything top secret? Not really top secret. Guys, it's just this year, the last year and a half, I've really been trying to, I have a dilemma now. And the dilemma for me and Lanacia, specifically me, I'm just talking about me for a second, is I have this very big creative urge to create, to really do things that move people, internally, not just videos about, opportunities and stuff like that. You got to do what you got to do because, of course, you got to make a living, right? And that's kind of, I would say, kind of like my job, right? Is, I make videos, we do all these different opportunities, we create all these different streams of income because we got family, we got responsibilities, just like everybody. If you're doing this part-time, you got a job, you got, because you got responsibilities, but ultimately I really want to transition to just great content, that might not be really related to anything around business, but just great content. And like a lot of my mentors who I follow, and do more YouTuber type of things. That's the ultimate goal. We'll always have our hand in entrepreneurship and all that because that's just that's who we serve, right? And I still love it as well. But I've got this urge to take it to the next level, if you know what I mean, just to the next level of just entertainment, and that's what we're kind of working on. So we got some different course stuff that we're going to be working on too in the very near future. Some new updates to some things. The project I started last year, I didn't get a chance to finish it just because of other things, and so we're trying to make some transitioning things as well. But so stay tuned. We'll be keeping everybody plugged into a lot of new video stuff that we'll be releasing to help you guys make better content going forward. Great question, by the way. Douglas, is there a software program that lets you do pre-recorded live videos? Absolutely. There's actually a number of them. There's OBS. That's O and the letter O, B, S. And you can Google that and you'll see it. It's called Online Broadcast Service or System. I can't remember what the abbreviation was. But that's one. There's if you have a Mac, it's a one that I'm using currently right now. It's called Ecamm. Here, let me look at the time here. Yeah, because we got to go catch a movie here in a minute. Ecamm is only if you have a Mac. So if you have a Mac, I like this one called Ecamm. You can go to Ecamm. Ecamm.stephenrachel.com. I'll put it in the comments or whatever. And there's actually a lot of them. There's OBS, Ecamm. There's Switcher Studio. Again, send me a message as well, and I'll be sure to put those links the way you can go directly to it. And but those are some really good ones that I've used. But there's actually a lot of them out there. I mean, you can probably just Google that phrase that you just typed in here in the comments, and you'll see some of those different options as well. Let's see, but great question as well. Make sure your story doesn't suck. Absolutely, Anna. Make sure your story doesn't suck. But the only way you can find it out is just by doing. You get better by doing, because typically maybe the first one might suck a little bit, but my first video sucked, right? Just expect that, right? So if you're like, oh, my video's not going to be good, hey, join the club. Welcome. That's your initiation. We all feel the same way about our very first video. Okay, you're not alone. Trust me, right? Make that video anyway. Then guess what? Make another one. Then make another one. Then make another one. And every time you make a video, it's going to be better than the last, because you're going to learn some things, some logistical things that you're going to learn, or how to make it better. You're going to feel more comfortable every time you do one. You're going to feel more and more comfortable every time you do a video. So we've got to get over that hump of, I'm scared of making videos, right? So you just gotta do it. Okay. I know I'm you see, I know I'm into cooking and selling. Absolutely. Sharinda says, I know I'm into cooking and selling. Absolutely. And if you want to make a YouTube channel around that, definitely make that. If you're looking to do a YouTube channel and make video content, because guys, YouTube pays you, right? So I'm just letting y'all know, YouTube pays you for your content. And a lot of people make a lot of money. We make money because of just making videos. And not saying someone had to buy something. I'm saying Google sends us a check every month just for people watching our videos, right? And I'm not nowhere near a lot of people in what they're earning just in videos. But so if your goal is, hey, I want to create a YouTube channel, definitely create something that you're passionate about. Something that you're passionate about because it'll come out in your video. Something that because it'll come out in your video. It's just something that I always recommend. Don't do something that you're really not passionate about. You're only doing it because you want to get a check or something like that. I mean, you still could, but it's going to be so much easier and so much not like work if you're doing something that you love, right? And that's what it's all about, right? I love going to the movies, which we're on our way to go here in just a few minutes. And we got things that we're gonna be doing some different channels about movies and stuff like that. So stick with your passions. It'll definitely help. Here, let me wrap it up here in just a few minutes here. Eric, what's up? Derek, Larry, what's up, man? Glad you hopped on, man. Derek says, hello, Steve. What was the software Stu Large was referring to that you're currently using? If you go, I don't know if you guys can see this here. If you go to this, hold on, I might even have it. Hold on one second. If you go here, those are those two websites. One is the software that I was talking about, which is a really cool effects software, especially if you're going to be doing something big on YouTube. You want to make it easier for yourself because you're going to have to not just create videos, but you need to create better thumbnails, okay? You're going to have to do that if you're trying to scale your YouTube channel, get more views, get more subscribers, get people to see and click on your video versus someone else just because your thumbnail is just kick-ass. It's just like, wow, right? So these are some things that you're going to need. And I'm not trying to sell you guys on this. That was my issue, is that I always make a lot of thumbnails and I make some pretty cool ones from scratch, but it's so daggum time consuming. It just takes forever. And I need something that kind of collapses those time frames so it just doesn't take me so long to create. I can make my video, edit it, go to that software, make a really cool, thumbnail, 5 minutes, done. Post it up and I'm ready to roll, versus making a thumbnail and it's taking me 30 to 45 minutes to do all the effects, and it's too much. Oh my God. But that's what I've been doing for years. And now it's just going to be a lot easier for me to do the right thumbnails. And someone asked me, well, can I just use Canva? Yeah, you can use Canva, Photor, all these other different types of things that are free online, but it's just not the same type of thumbnails that YouTubers use. It just ain't the same. And that's why I've shared things like Canva and stuff like that. And they're still great, but I like this new software because it creates thumbnails like how I would actually make them. How a lot of my mentors who crush it, that got millions of subscribers, it makes the same type of thumbnails that they're making, right? To get people's attention. Boom, hence that particular software. So again, you can go to fx.stevenrachel.com to get that software. And I know someone that was asking about this particular software that I'm using on my Mac to broadcast live. It's called Ecamm. You can go to ecamm.stevenrachel.com and you can pick that up there. Let me see. Yeah, Larry, man, we got touch base. I know it's been a minute. I know it's been a busy summer, man. So we definitely got to touch base for sure. I'll reach out to you for sure. Terry, what's up, man? Let's see. Anna, go to Nuggets. Thank you. Douglas, awesome. Let me see. Dang, I didn't mean it like that now. I feel like Oh, no. You're good, Anna. My first video sucked too, but just keep it going. I'll get better and better. Absolutely. It's just, that's the whole process of learning, guys, is that you get better by doing. That's just the game of it. You get better by doing. You don't start off, making the best content out of the gate. Unless you're like an anomaly. I'm sure there's some individuals that have done that, but for the most part, most of us don't do that. Okay, so just kind of keep that in mind. But let's see. Let me see. All right, guys. So hey, I gotta wrap up. Thanks for hopping on, guys. I'll come back and I'll upload some more information about some of these questions and get them in there. So hopefully this was helpful, and I'll try to do these from time to time just to kind of hang out. But I gotta run. Gotta go check out a movie here. We're going to go see something. Seems interesting. What is the name of it? Operation Finale. I think it's about the hunt for these Nazi criminals that fled to Argentina. You've probably seen the preview. It looks really interesting, and I like those type of movies and stuff. So it's gonna be kind of cool. But anyway, guys, hey, enjoy the rest of your evening. Don't think we have any more comments. Thanks for hanging out, guys, and I'll see you guys over the top. Peace out, guys.